Hey everybody, GI Dojo here. Today we are going outside the realm of GI Joe, but we're still staying in the dojo because we are discussing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have finally acquired a Krang's android body. It's a childhood dream of mine to own this. I owned one for one afternoon and I got in trouble by my parents, and my mom actually took it back to the store. So I've been looking at them on eBay for almost 20 years, and the price always seems to creep up in accordance with inflation. When they were $50, I couldn't afford them because I made $7 an hour. A couple years later, I was making $15 an hour, and then they were over $100. So I guess all things are relative, but I finally went ahead and spent the money. I got this example here that is missing his straps and shoulder pads, missing the door, and missing Krang, and missing the stickers. I was able to take some lighter fluid, a trick that I learned from Toy Polloi, and a couple Q-tips, and you can get all those nasty marks off there that seem to be impossible to remove with normal soap and water. Okay, the next thing I did is I crafted my own door out of a piece of 2-liter bottle. I just made a prototype out of paper and traced it and cut, traced again, cut again, and just kept tracing and cutting until it fit absolutely perfectly. Then I bought some replacement shoulder pads and straps. They are pretty expensive. I paid $40 for them, whereas the figure I only paid $70 for. I got this one in particular though because his antenna is perfectly intact. Also from seller LKF3132 on eBay, I got these replacement stickers. I wasn't sure how good they were going to look based on the listing, but in person they are very high resolution and they look great. Then finally, I got Krang himself. I think I paid $12 for him. Now let's put it all together. Okay, so that was really tedious, but we have cut and applied all of the stickers. Now there isn't a correct orientation. Just orient them however you think that they look best, as far as these square stickers on the front and this big one on the back, and also this one. The original instruction sheet does not specify, so whatever looks best to you, go ahead and apply it that way. We also cleaned Krang off with a toothbrush and some Dawn dish soap and hot water, and now we are going to stick the shoulder pads on there. Okay, when you're applying your shoulder pads to your Krang's android body, at first you would think that these details, like these little dots, need to go on the front, and that this scoop thing right here would need to be oriented like that. But after consulting the instructions, they actually fit this way with the smoothness on the front and that detail on the back side. There are 4 more stickers that I need to place on here, but I'm gonna do that step last. Okay, now we are going to wedge Krang in there with his arms seemingly turned backwards, I guess. And we're going to place my little homemade door on there. Okay guys, there is Krang's android body all completed. New stickers, new shoulder pads. We have our Krang, the actual brain inside there. We have the homemade door out of a 2-liter bottle. I need to cut one more of those. That one came out a little bit crooked. I can do better. And eventually I will touch up the paint with a silver paint pen when I find the right one to match. Here's our sticker placement one more time. There are more stickers on here that you need to place than what it seems like initially. These little ones. And there are 4 red dots that go on our shoulder pads. Make sure to be extremely careful when you place your shoulder pads on, because they can be a little bit finicky and they are pretty rare pretty hard to come by. Okay guys, that is all we have today here at GI Dojo. Look forward to more Ninja Turtles videos and more GI Joe videos. Have a good one, guys.